I'm Chris Brown, and I'm here with Matt Atkenson. And Matt, let me see if I get your title right, okay? Executive Director, Ford Pro, North America Sales and Operations?
Nailed it. Print the business cards right now. You got it.
All right. All right, well, let me ask you, the structure for Fleet for Ford Pro is a little bit different than it may have been a year ago. How do you fit into the org, and how does it structure now?
Yeah, so what we realized is that we needed more focus in North America. And so my job is sales and operations focused specifically on North America. Previously, it was more of a global role, and we've got a lot of strength in Europe, but clearly a lot of strength in North America too. And so with two separate sales leads in each continent we think helps us stay better connected with customers and our dealers.
Oh, okay. And then how does that shake out in, you've got a role, and then there's another counterpart role.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have basically one of my peers is a guy named John Emmert.
Yeah.
Who runs marketing also in North America. And then we pair up really closely with our European counterparts to manage the whole Ford Pro portfolio.
Okay. And Matt, what's your background in Ford? You've been with Ford for 20 years.
20 years. Yeah, I know. It goes fast. But so in all of which, one of the things I'm really proud of is I've only worked with Ford dealers in my 20 years.
Yeah.
And
okay.
even though the fleet business, which I'm just getting into now, because I've only been on the retail side before, one of the things I'm really excited about is that, one, I still get to work with the dealers, but the dealers taught me a lot about what it means to take care of the customer and be responsive and having that competitive edge. And I think those skill sets are going to fit really nicely at Ford.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. So Work Truck Week, we've been talking about this kind of connected ecosystem, which is really growing by leaps and bounds year after year. Ford Pro, this is essentially core to Ford Pro's business.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the evolution of the connected ecosystem?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things that as now I've come over to this job that I don't think I quite appreciated how fast things are evolving, but how much we're doing to keep up with that pace. Let me give you some facts. We've grown 40% in subscriptions over the last 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 650,000 subscribers today.
Okay.
All in all, we can manage 1 billion data points a day for fleets. And so that ability to be proactive with our customers, help them anticipate needs, ship parts so that we can decrease downtime, that's what Ford Pro is all about, and one of the areas that we're spending a lot of energy and time and resources on.
Wow, okay. And how does, what's the vision for Ford Pro in general, and how the ecosystem of connected vehicles kind of fits in with that in a general sense?
Yeah. So I think, look, one of the things that we announced this week, as you heard, we're celebrating 40 years of commercial leadership.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's a real pride point for ourselves, our dealers, our partners, for sure. But I think with that leadership comes the responsibility to continue to advance.
Yeah.
Evolve. And we're not going to take our eye off the ball on the product. That's always going to be the heart of what we do. But I think what this connected ecosystem allows us to do is to provide that white glove treatment at scale.
Yep.
That I think we can do better than just about anybody. And to me, where that really provides value is that we've been the leader, have been a long time. We've had this consistent dialogue with customers. That's how we've earned this position.
Yeah.
And all that insight, all that intuition is going right into the products that we're doing from a telematics standpoint. And I think that's going to keep us ahead of the competition.
For sure. And it's integrated services, right? I mean, it's all kind of connected through one platform.
That's it. And I think, really it's about, a lot of times the way it started out, it was just kind of one-way dialogue, but now how it's evolving, it's two-way. And I think what customers are telling us is that, that's where the real value comes in, when we can have that dialogue and they can stay in front of issues. Not only can we tell them things, but as they report things back to us, then we can constantly stay on top of when issues arise.
Awesome. Well, Matt, thanks very much.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
For sure.